Welcome to our follow-up tutorial. I've actually almost forgotten how to do this. Um, okay, so I've been away for a while, and it's simply because I was struggling to get a place to stay. So I was staying with friends, and it's a bit of a hassle to basically shoot when there's constantly people around the house, and you can't really have your own space. So a few weeks ago, when I posted a picture of myself, um, I remember one of the ladies asking me if I could please post a tutorial on how I achieve the look. Alright, so in order to achieve this look, you're gonna need a number of things. And firstly, you are going to need some Mali hair. Mali hair, you can actually get at any of the fiber shops anyway. It usually goes for between 100 rand and 150, and I've had this for close to 2 years now. And what I like about Mali hair is the fact that you can reuse it. I've washed it, I shampoo it and I hang it and I reuse it. And I think the more that I've washed it, the more it's actually started to look like natural hair. So you need Mali hair. And then I use styling gel from Wonder Wave. I know styling gel is a bit of a scary one for everyone, because people are like, oh, what if I lose my hair? What if my hair falls out because of the styling gel, and so on and so forth. But I've realized that there are ways in which you can counteract this, and I'll share them during the tutorial. And then you'll need a toothbrush to lay your edges, fine tooth comb. This is to open up your parting depending on where you'd like your parting. I prefer to use this because it opens like really proper lines. And then an afro comb to basically comb my hair back. I've prepared a mixture here, right? And this mixture is basically a mixture of water, conditioner, and a little bit of coconut oil. This mixture I specifically use to refresh my hair. And this is very important when you're going to use gel, because in most cases gel dries out a lot of people's hair. So usually what I'll do is I'll spray on a little bit of water, especially in the front and around my edge area, and that'll keep my hair refreshed. And then it's almost a sealant before you actually put on the gel. So it acts as a sealant. So you spray it on just along your hair, just to keep your hair moisturized and to lock in some of the moisture before you actually put on the gel. So yeah, I recently had two plaits, so I just took those off, and I feel like my hair is semi-stretched, but my hair responds to the weather a lot. So half the time when it's humid, it'll retreat, and then if the weather is perfect, then you'll see it properly straightened out. But yeah, so you'd need to start with stretched out hair. It doesn't really matter how long your hair is. I've seen some girls with medium to long hair do this. If your hair is pretty much medium, you can do it because it is with gel. So gel allows you to do a whole lot more with your hair, despite of how long it might be. So first off, I'm gonna go with my mixture. Okay, let me open this. So this is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna spray it along my edges, move it up my hair, spray it along the side, and then spray it all over. Not too much. You just want to add a little moisture, but not necessarily wet your hair. So there we go. Excuse any noise in the background. I stay in quite a noisy house, so getting it to be That's quite, it's literally the best I could do. So yeah. After that, you smooth it in to your hair. Ultimately makes your hair softer and easier to comb once you've refreshed it, and prevents your hair from breaking really. I actually saw someone on campus who actually watches my videos, and she asked that I post a video on how to keep natural hair moisturized, and I think that'll be my follow-up video. So please guys, feel free to put in any requests on stuff that you'd like to see me do with my hair, and other possible suggestions. We are all here to learn. Like I said in my first post, that it's not that I know everything, but the stuff that I choose to show you guys is stuff that I've tried and that have worked for me. So it's more of an advisory thing than a expert thing. Right. Once you've done that, you open your parting. So it depends on where you like your parting. I normally have it in the middle. I don't know, it's more of a classic look for me depending on where I'm going. So I just open it just in the middle. There we go. Let me see. Ooh. It doesn't really have to be perfect. I mean, if it just looks right, then you should be fine. Yeah, there, middle. Okay, so now what I'm gonna do is comb my hair to move it to the back. This is slightly easier because of the fact that it's a little bit damp, so it's easier to comb through. Okay, usually I'd say you need 2 hair bands for this, especially if your hair is pretty short. Mine is not that long, so you need at least, you can try 1. I don't necessarily like taking long with my hair because I know I'm okay. So once you've combed out the other side, you can actually take off the hairband on the one side and actually join it. Here we go. Okay, so once you've combed the other side, you can basically join it at the back like this. So what I'll need to do, I don't know if I can see, I can't really see at the back here, but you need to comb your hair together as well. There. Okay, you might need a few hair clips to secure your hair in the front, because my hair is not really the longest hair in the world, and I've actually stopped stressing myself about that. I've chosen to focus more on the health of my hair, than rather than its length, because I've realized that length I can attain in so many ways, but health is basically what's going to give me longevity. So I shifted my focus from length. Okay, so once I've done this, I can already see now that I'll need a hairpin to the side. right? Actually, let me not start with inserting hairpins as yet. So as soon as your hair is just semi-tied at the back, it doesn't have to be hectically neat, because I mean the gel is going to do everything else. Take a considerable amount of the gel and you start from the front. So you start slicking your hair from the front, moving to the back. Make sure the front part is properly slicked back, because you can always work on the back part, but the front part has to be perfect. So you slick it and you keep applying some more. When you apply some more, you keep pressing it to the back, so that when you do a comb over, then it's easier for your hair to go to the back, right? And then you go in the other side. Just like that. Make sure you get the middle part and the front part perfect. There we go. Right. Okay. Okay, so once you've smeared it on to one side, right? So we smear it on. Make sure the side is flat so you can brush it out. At this point, you'll be able to smooth with a fine tooth comb or a brush. It's just that I couldn't find my brush, right? And you basically do the same thing again, and you tie your hair with a hairband. Right. There we go. And as you've seen, we've already smeared on the other side as well. So we'll smear some more. Make sure we smear at the back as well. There we go. Alright. That's everything. Okay, so I've just taken off the band and I'm gonna slick my hair together. So I'm basically tying it together. Okay, that looks pretty cute. And that side also. Okay, so you slicked your hair back like this. Now you can tie it at the back. Okay, I usually struggle with this side. I don't know, my hair's thick on the one side and I don't know why. So what I'll do is that usually this side I'd have to put in a hair clip on this side just to secure my hair. And there we go. Now the important part comes. So let you finish with this step, then you basically, a lot of people will use scarves and stuff like that. You can use a scarf, but I'll just use a t-shirt because I find the material is better and it actually makes my hair really slick at the back. So you must make sure that it's fairly tight at the front, and you leave it on for about 10 minutes, 10 to 15 minutes. And during this time you can do your makeup, get dressed, do everything else that you're supposed to do. Happen that you are in a rush, you could possibly speed up the process by using a hairdryer. So once you put on your doek or your t-shirt or whatever you want to put on your head, then you could easily just take a hairdryer and dry it to speed up the process. But luckily for me today, I do have a little bit of time, and because I had to be somewhere else earlier, I basically did a bit of my makeup. I don't think I want to go for a really hectic look tonight. So yeah, I'm basically just going to wait until it's a little bit dry, and then we can start inserting our Mali hair and finishing off the look. Now that 15 minutes has passed, you can actually grab a hold of your Mali hair. So literally Mali hair comes in strands. Don't know if you guys know that, but it comes in strands like this. And what you can do is that as soon as you put it together, you can loop it on your hand and take something to tie your hair with, and you bring it over the hairband. So you take the hairband over and you literally push it under and there. So this is what I'm going to tie to my hair. This is going to be at the back, right? I'll make sure if someone didn't get that, it's fairly easy. So you just create a loop that you can tie your hair with, right? I think this should be fine now. Right, here we go. I actually like how it looks. It looked a bit oily there. Right, so there's my pony. I've already tied it. So what I'll do is that I'll take this and secure it twice onto my pony, and that is a final look, just like that. Done in 30 minutes and you look cute. If you guys have any questions for me in terms of other looks that you guys would like me to try, I do promise to focus on more hair care routines. So thank you to those who inboxed me and asked me to cover more of hair care.